So this area leading up to Hanging Rock is fucking beautiful. Look at all this. This is the rural side of North Carolina you want to see. Those beautiful mountain ridges. Fantastic. You can actually see this from the top of Pilot Mountain. We're a little bit, I think, to the west of Pilot Mountain right now.
Sounds about right.
I would love to live out here. Interesting, just little mix of weird little country homes. Really good looking stuff. There's a church. One of the coolest things about this park is when you first pull in, a lot of North Carolina state parks have like really cool offices that all kind of look like really rustic cabins that are decked out with like animals and like little indigenous stuff that they found in the area. This one is the best one that I've ever seen.
You know, now that you're filming all of these, we got to go back to where is it?
Oh, the Cliffs of Noose.
No. I mean that was interesting as well, but gotta go back to all of them. I love Theodore Roosevelt.
Was that actually what he said? Oh, Theodore Roosevelt was insanely badass. He was the best Democrat that ever lived.
He's my favorite dude in history. Figured, well, I'm not coughing up blood, so I must have fine.
Oh, look. They've got like weird little animal pelts that you can pet.
Okay.
What is the internet slang for that? Like a stink cat or something, you know? Oh, nice. And that is a... What is that? That's not a diamondback. That's a copperhead? That's not a copperhead. What is that? I know what this is.
It's a rattlesnake.
Oh, is that a timber rattlesnake? I don't want to hurt anything, but I kind of want to turn it around and see what it is. Oh, there's a coral. Wait, black. Okay, here's where the old adage comes in. Yellow on black, a French jack. Red on yellow, deadly. Nope, I've already screwed it up because it has both. All right, we're done here. The Bendy Rock. Doju. Danger Floof. After Pilot Mountain, I didn't really know if I thought that Hanging Rock was cooler than Pilot Mountain, but man. Every time I come back, it wins me over. Okay, so this is going to get interesting. Here is the map of Hanging Rock. We have been to the top of Hanging Rock. That's where that little tiny cave was that I really wanted to show you. That small clip of me in that mini backpack review of me chilling out in the mini cave where there was a troll face painted on the side. That's there. The whole way to get there is very interesting and cool looking. On the other hand, Balanced Rock is also incredibly good looking, and Moore's Knob is the height of the mountain. I think like 3,500 or 3,000 feet. I forget. Should say somewhere around here. I don't know. Anyway, the park ranger on the inside just gave us, when we picked up a map, asked us if there's anything we wanted to see. And we mentioned that we had already seen these two places, and Wolf Rock as well. Wolf Rock's okay. And then she gave us the advice that we should check out House Rock. And she said underneath House Rock, we would find a natural cave. We're going for it. We may end up having to come back to this state park just to get more footage, but that's how dedicated I am to getting 500 views on YouTube. Remember when I used to get 1 million? Remember that? So one of the other cool things about this this park is that besides having beautiful mountains, there's also a lake. It's not the biggest lake ever, but I'm pretty sure you could actually rent boats. They do have a boathouse on the other side of the lake. We are not going to be going there, or if we do, it's going to be later. Right now, the map is telling us to take this way. The last time that we were here, the fog was so thick that it created some sort of Silent Hill kind of appeal, and it was really interesting. I honestly was expecting some sort of horrible demon of the id to come out of the forest going, and I was going to get to finally have my fun. Unfortunately, not so. Just crazy deers jumping out in front of your car, couldn't see more than 2 feet in front of you. It was actually pretty dope. So, we know we had to head south. Judging from the position of the sun and the moon and the stars and all that good shit, we know that we're heading south generally. This is an interesting trail. It's uphill, pretty rugged. If you wanted to start doing trail running, this would be your intermediary spot. However, there's no markers, and we're not even really sure we're going the right way. slippery slope. Climbing on a slippery slope, just like America. Slippery slope. This is really cool, except for I have no idea this is an official trail. I mean, Tom's saying it's like somewhat used, but this doesn't seem very well maintained. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but that makes me wonder if we're actually going anywhere, or if this is one step above bushwhacking.
We're not whacking any bushes. Okay, now it's bushwhacking.
Somebody's firing a gun out here. There it is. Get him! Get him, Hub! There you go. So, a lot of the trails out here are very rocky. A lot of them have some elevation you can get to. A lot of them run straight once you get to the top. But, no matter what, wherever you are in Hanging Rock, there will be rocks. There's big old fat rocks, there's stained rocks, there's rocks that go left, there's rocks that go right.
There's hanging rocks.
There's hanging rocks.
And wolf rocks.
Wolf rocks. But, no matter what, rocks. So, you may or may not want to bring a pair of heavy boots or not. It really depends on how sensitive your tootsies are. But I do not recommend open-toed shoes, ever, for anything. Even the beach!
Or you could be like those weirdos we saw last time who were going barefoot.
Yeah, that's classic Billy Goat behavior. That's like, do I need to really bring water when I go into the woods? It's the polar opposite spectrum from the mall ninja who's like, I'm gonna go hunting, I better bring my Spectrum fucking dark 0 grade, you know, whatever the hell. But either way, either side hates each other. And when you're in between, everyone hates you.
As is always the case.
So, you go along the Wolf's Rock Trail, and you eventually end up, like, looking at Wolf's Rock, which I think is actually over there. But there's people there. And they think that I'm weird, so I'm just gonna stay over here. But, you know, plenty of stuff like this that honestly really reminds me of, like, the best parts of Patapsco State Park, where you can kind of just crawl around with a bunch of boulders.
Stay on Weird Rock. We'll stay on Moon Rock.
Yeah, this is Moon Rock.
C'est sympa quand tu leur gueules, tu de ta gueule, tout ça, on tire dessus, on voit le verre. 80% des blagues que c'est foutre de la gueule des gens et ils émissent. On peut pas répondre.
C'est pas trop fort, tu le fais pas.
Oui, je suis pas venu avec les bonbons.
Someone's burning something. A lot of something.
Oh, must be one of those farms. Alright, we gotta get down here. We'll get up and get out to Wolf Rock.
I don't remember any of this.
I do. It was a lot harder to remember with the fog. When Silent Hill was in play, it changed the world.
We're in the overworld now?
Yeah. We haven't gone to the other world yet. When you hear the horrible sirens, then you'll know. I like that boat. That's a nice boat.
Waiting for that.
Yeah, I know. Obligatory.
Obligatory boulder shitpost.
What?
Obligatory boulder shitpost.
Boulder shitpost? Get out of here. Were those guys like the French club, or were those just a bunch of French people? Because that was a really good... Pretty sure, yeah, that was ça va, French.
Yeah, that is French. We would know. It's been a while since we were that country.
That's not the memory, that's the battery, because for some reason, I love crawling around on just fallen trees and big rocks. All we need is a clicker. And of course, unlike Joel, I have a reusable shiv. I don't know why he never figured it out. Love him dearly, but I don't know. He's just like, I gotta make more shivs, Ellie. And Ellie's like, but I have a knife that folds.
You don't have enough bricks.
Ah, exactly. Are the bricks the resources for...
Bricks and bottles.
Ah, the alternate name of the game when it was being developed, Bricks and Bottles. So, you get to the top of Wolf Rock, and you can see everything, and it's fantastic. And from here, you can also see that peak, which we don't know what that is. But we want to go up there. I don't know what that formation is, but... What many people don't know is that when you get to the top of the mountain, you can refill your water bottles in small puddles such as this. I do actually have a, in my pack, I actually have a, what's it called, a whatever life? Or it's a filter that basically you could, a life straw. You could stick your mouth to that and suck that up, but like, I mean, I don't want to try that. I mean, everyone on like YouTube is like, yeah, you gotta do it. I'm just like, no, man, if I fuck up, I have Giardia.
I don't think that's gonna give you Giardia.
Bro, you want to do it?
No.
Yeah, right. Well,
It's your life straw, dude.
I think this is the branch that's going to bring us where we want to go.
And I was breathing a lot heavier in that last video than I thought I was.
The only way that the trail goes. No. We had a forward option. We do not. Oh. Now it's getting cold because it's shed.
I guess I'm getting new shoes on the way home.
Look at that. Look at all that. That's what you want. That's some forest for you. You like the forest, don't you? You don't? There's something wrong with you. Alright. So there's a trail that goes up above this ridge. And then there's this little back thing. And I'm wondering if this is what she was talking about when she said a secret cave. So we're gonna mess around back here. See what we get. I think I see something.
Secret tunnel.
Guess what?
Secret tunnel.
Is that a reference to
Through the
Adventure Time?
mountain.
Was that Adventure Time?
Secret tunnel.
That's an Adventure Time reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Wait, yes it is.
Avatar.
Avatar?
Avatar: The Last Airbender, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, well, we're underneath the shadow of this giant rock formation. It's really cool. Highly doubt this is the cave. Have no idea really what she was talking about. We're probably just bushwhacking at this point. There's a little bit of crawl space in here. There's a place where you can slip on the rocks. That's pretty cool too. There's this awesome little climb over here that I'm about ready to do. A lot of people don't know, leaves are super fucking slippery. I think the only thing more slippery than leaves is a bunch of pine needles. But I'm still thinking, if you cave down, slipping? If you cave down here somewhere? No, I don't think so. Ooh, you know, from this angle, that looks nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to do that, so. We're about to see how bad this gets, and if halfway through I can't, we're gonna know why. You can just get footage, you don't have to.
I might give it a whirl.
Because I think we can make it to the top, and if we fall, there's enough to break us to stop our fall.
No. What the fuck are you going with? Sorry, YouTube. You can just ignore that, YouTube.
Huh. Something discarded. No, never.
Treasure?
Candy wrapper. Damn it, people shouldn't be doing that. You damn kids with your rock and roll music.
Alright. I'm just gonna hijack Tolstoy's channel here. It's me! This is the Adventures of Hal. And we are lost in the woods. Left Tolstoy for dead, and actually don't know how I got back over here. Well, if you're watching this, you know I lived. Oh, I guess it won't be on Tolstoy's channel. It's my camera now.
Okay. So we're thinking that down here to the left is where this is House Rock. Looks more interesting back there, but honestly it looks just like Wolf Rock. It's all just a bunch of rocks. I mean, that's cool, but either way, we're thinking that the cave formation might be underneath this way. I hope this isn't what she was talking about when she said a cave, then. She said a cave. Well, a cave means a cave. This is a...
It's a hole in a rock, dude.
Guess what? My ass is not going to be able to squeeze through with this. Oh, this is really cool. Wow, we're going to try. We're going to see if this pack hinders me. I'm going to take a wild shot and say, yes, it does.
Take mine off.
Oh, watch your step. Guess what? I can. Fuck you bullies in high school. I can be as short as I want. This is actually really dope. Oh, don't fall. Why is there an opening on the other end? I don't want that. I want it to get weirder and cavier.
It's so that adventurers have an easy way out. Haven't you ever played Skyrim?
So what, we only go into the dungeon and then we're done?
Yeah, there's a trap door to get out.
Yeah. Huh, interesting. Then it backs up into that. It's okay. I mean, this is where I would take shelter if we were in a bad situation, but...
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, it's... Man, I'm a little underwhelmed.
We'll keep walking, see there's another cave.
I'm gonna climb up into this little hole here. Ooh, it gets back up in there. Nice. Some assholes left broken glass up in there.
Nice.
I'd like to leave that up inside of them. Shit, it goes farther through.
Fuck.
Okay.
How far back does it go?
Looks about 30 feet or more.
Oh, fuck that, man.
I don't know, man. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. However, this pack's gotta stay. Sorry, Mr. Wrench. Alright.
You want the camera?
What?
You want the camera?
He'll hand it to me in a minute. Because the problem is the broken glass. Fuck, and it's wet. God damn it. The things I do for love. And guess what? I mean, I could get back there if I crawled. Ah, spider. Fuck you, spider. Let's see here. You know, it's actually not... God damn it. It's like, It's glass from a pipe. It's a bong. Some faggot broke their bong back here. Assholes. You come into Mother Nature and you fuck up her day. Whoop!
Ooh, I'm back cold. Okay. It's cold in here.
It is very cold in here. I'm shaking, trying to keep a stress position, and attempting to get light down that so you can kind of see what we're talking about here. There's a little piece of TP that I used to clean up all the damn glass shards. I missed a few. I hope I'm not going to end up with any in my hand. I could get back there if I was really insane, if this was really something that I think I was equipped to do, but at this moment in time, this is the farthest forward I want to go. As my old cameraman Danilo used to say, for the shot.
That is a neat shot.
Yeah, you have to text that to me.
I love the little light at the end down there.
Yeah, just to give you hope. If I really had to, I could have gotten further up. So, once you start heading up towards Moore's Knob, which we're trying to knock out before the sun goes down, we're definitely hiking back in darkness. That's just how this is going to work. Once you start getting towards the higher levels of elevation, all of the trails just turn to stone. It's actually really fantastic, and it requires a bit of fitness to do. And it's actually quite fun and challenging.
You can't say that on YouTube.
I don't like the fact that the sun's going down. But here we are. We have a choice. You gotta choose the red pill or the blue pill. No, wait. Lookout tower, dead ahead, highest point in whatever county, I forget what we're in, but it's 3,500 feet elevation, a solid 1,000 feet higher than Pilot. And there's also Balance Rock. We will check that out. But you gotta see the view from the summit. It's hard to get to, and it's worth it. The first time we came here, we were with a couple that mentioned this, and they were like, we've never been able to find it. We keep coming here, and we've never been able to find it. Well, let's just say I found St. Mary's, I could find this. But we got really lost. The map wasn't super clear. We ended up taking like a maintenance trail. And it wasn't right. Well, a couple eventually lost faith in us, broke off from us, eventually found us again. And when I saw this tower, I screamed, we found it, we found it. This is technically the highest in elevation that I've ever really been. Hang on. Yeah! Oh, I can't do the... I'm not the Who. I'm not Roger Daltrey.
World Health Organization?
Huh?
Nothing.
No. God damn it. It's banned. I don't know where that trail goes. We've never checked that out.
Is that a trail?
You can go in!
I told you guys that last time. No, you can't.
You kept saying that there was something that was dead in here.
Yeah, because it smelled awful.
It's still... Well, now we know why.
Why?
You can take a look in there. Somebody has turds, like shit rags in there. Whew. You fucking animals. You ruin everything beautiful. This is why... I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna use the DNA evidence off of those shit rags. I'm gonna find you. And then we're gonna have problems.
Nature. Nature's bathroom.
Yeah, we're gonna liberate the bell tower like in Far Cry.
Gotta add that sound bite.
Yeah.
That's the same stick that was here last time.
Was this the one you started using as a walking stick?
Yeah. And then I decided it's too short.
That is some sturdy ass wood. 3,500 feet.
I forgot about this view.
This is worth it. Hanging Rock State Park is located in the Saratown Mountain Range, named for the Sara Indians who inhabited the region before European settlers arrived in the 1700s. One of the most easterly mountain ranges in the state. The Saratown Mountains are often called the mountains away from the mountains because they are separated from the nearby Blue Ridge Mountains by the rolling hills of Piedmont.
A little hazy today. Where's Pilot Mountain? I think it's off in that direction by the sun.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
There's the knob.
Me.
And some weird...
You mean the nipple?
The nipple, the knob, the dick. And then there's some sort of weird, like, radio tower in between there. I'm thinking that Voss's forces have that locked down. We're going to have to go liberate that.
Oh yeah, that's the radio tower we saw from Pilot Mountain, though.
And over here, this is not Hanging Rock. We mistook this for Hanging Rock. I actually think this is more majestic and beautiful than Hanging Rock.
So much better than Hanging Rock.
But Hanging Rock is also really cool. The whole park is called Hanging Rock. Hanging Rock is a station within it. Fuck. But unfortunately, with the way that this sun is going down, we're probably not going to be able to today find Hanging Rock. We'll have to come back at a later time. Just edit the clips together.
Wish that airplane would fuck off.
Which airplane?
The one that you can hear.
Train. There's nothing.
That's an airplane.
We just can't see it.
Yep.
So, we said the same thing that we said last time. We took a look off in the distance and I said, hey, that looks like a really nice mansion. I almost hate the person who owns that mansion. And now I realize that's not a mansion. That's the park office. That's where we started because that's the lake. That's how far we came. That's how far back we're going to have to go. It looks like about a mile. You know, if it was a straight line, it's not.
It's gonna go up and down.
This is Balance Rock. This is a place with my last pack, which had a bunch of Pokemon badges on the back. As I was attempting to climb onto the top of Hanging Rock, we found like a couple of, you know, billy goats up there, a couple who had just sort of, you know, found a way up there. A tree branch caught on the molly, and it flung the fucking two badges down far below, and I think that was like God's way of saying, like, you're not ready, son. I'm probably still not ready, but we're gonna give it a shot. Because I know, woo! And of course, that's the first thing that's gonna happen. This is a great place, I think, an intermediate place to practice bouldering. Like, I know I could lift my own body weight up and then get my foot across hanging, but if I slip, I might break my leg. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go round. I'm gonna go around town, bring it around town. Oh man, this is a great place to practice climbing on. I'm sure there's some, like, really actual experienced climber out there who thinks that I'm this huge faggot. I mean, that's fine, dude, but then, like, you
We
know...
are, dude.
That's fine, but then give me, like, a, you know, give me constructive criticism. Don't talk shit about me. You know, help me out. That's what I would do. But then again, I'm awesome. Yeah, there's, like, a nice place you could, like, definitely break your leg right below here, so you really gotta be careful. This is a lot easier this time. Yeah, you're right, we are fitter this time. Going to the gym has definitely helped. And also, quit smoking has definitely helped. Okay, so we can cross through to the other side. Getting on top is a huge problem. And what was I trying to do? There to there, right? No, I was trying to go
You're just
up.
trying to get up here.
I was trying to go across that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
That one right there. Yeah, and guess what? I don't know if that's really happening, Captain. Ooh, it's cold out here. The sun went down, and I'm going to have to break out that nice little cozy Beretta sweater sometime soon. See, the problem is that right beneath us, there's this lovely fall into a bunch of trees about 30 feet down. And it doesn't strike me as uber safe.
Oh, jeez, that rock's cold.
Fucking rocks are cold, man. So, life or death scenario, what I was really trying to do was get onto this rock and hop onto there. But while I'm sure that I could do it, I don't know, I've pushed my luck a lot today. How stable is the tree? Relatively stable. That's probably how they did it. Yep, and then I tried to duck underneath there.
Yep.
Did not
Caught on your pouch.
work out too well for me. Anyway, could have just crawled. That's what I was trying to do, yeah. The problem is that,
Okay.
there's a fun gap down right beneath us, if you can see, right through there. And if you were to fall, you would go right down about 15 feet. It's not that big a deal, but I don't feel like dying today. Or breaking my leg, which in America is the equivalent of dying. If there's European people who are watching this and don't understand, like, my aversion to not dying, my aversion to not taking small falls, we don't have universal health care. So if you break your leg, it's basically the same as dying. And it's just more painful because it drags it out for your family. You know what? I'm going to keep trying going back to a climbing gym. We're going to learn how to do some lead climbing. And after that, I think we'll start doing stuff like this. Alright, so as my cameraman pointed out, if we just looped back underneath the way through, it is an easier way to come up. And then I guess from here, the only way I can think is if this dude literally just had enough upper body strength to get himself up on this, but...
I jump.
Jump?
Huh.
Just hop up and... Yeah, but once you get up here, there's going to be a lot of scrambling. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've only been to a climbing gym the one time. I intend to keep going, but I'm not very knowledgeable about it. But
Wearing shorts, I might be able to jump up there.
it is cold outside. The sun is going down. Our cotton t-shirts, this is very good survivability, by the way. Cotton t-shirts soaked with sweat. This was a good day, and I'm going to break out that little Beretta hoodie as soon as we get back down. But this is balanced rock. They call it that because this is a balanced rock. I don't think anything would unbalance it. Oh, I'm so fucking paranoid about that, though.
It is. It doesn't look like it should be there.
It feels like it should fall. Like, it feels like when I put pressure down, it should fall. Obviously, through trillions of years, it won't, so... But, and you can look out over
Sorry,
there.
what was that?
What? Trillions of years.
Trillions?
Well, how many... The Earth has been here like 40... Shut up. How long has the Earth been here? What, like 40...
4.5 billion.
It hasn't even been here in the trillions?
No, not
What
even
am I
close.
thinking? The universe?
No. Universe is maybe 14 billion. Maybe.
All right, and here we are, back at the park for round 2. Filming this on the inside of the car because it's a little bit nippy outside. I need to don my fuzz hat, and I need to stock up on some water. If you are from the Balmer area, you know that it's not water, it's water, hun, and you worship in it, you know? If you need warm, you gotta get a baller. It's a boiler, yeah. Got my little map from last time. I would show you, but you're not over the shoulder right now. This is an RE4. I wish it was RE4. I would just go full dagger run. No gun, full dagger run. Anyway, the one thing that we weren't able to get last time was footage of Hanging Rock. I might also be able to see something called Hidden or Window Falls, which I've actually never seen before, so that'll be new. I guess there's a good reason for that. I don't know. A lot of these trails kind of remind me of Patapsco. Patapsco if it was way higher up. I'm super fucking toasty right now because I've got the wool cap, wool Beretta, whatever this thing is, my Under Armour gloves, which, it's gonna make you sweat because you're gonna start exerting yourself, but as long as you don't take them off or have, like, you know, cotton underneath, you're not gonna freeze, at least not until come sundown. I really wish someone would tell me what kind of an area this is, you know? Where it's underneath a big cliff, or a rock formation, or whatever you want to call it. I think... Yep, there it is. First time me and my buddy were here, we saw this, and I had to use Google Translate to figure it out. It basically just... small sentence in Spanish saying the mountain is really beautiful, I think in October. Yeah. Huh. There's a weird little climbing space over there. Okay, more broken glass. When I find you, I'll put you in a saw trap of broken glass. Littering motherfuckers. Messing with Mother Nature, you dicks. Hoppa! Root, very good hand. Ah, tree. In the place that I knew it would be, but I forgot, cause fuck tree. Mr. Tree. Mr. Tree. You're my goddamn way. I'm about to cut you down. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Get fucked. Does that mean take two? This is kind of what I would call like a little natural jungle gym. It's a kind of a cool place where you can do like whatever the underneath intermediary between, you know, hiking and bouldering is. And you can go much farther up, although I'm not sure that that's a good idea. I'm not saying I can't do it, I'm saying I don't have anyone who knows that I'm out here right now. Well, let's get back to the trail. Getting close to the top, the path turns from crappy wooden stairs and dirt to stones, which, it's cool. It provides a pretty interesting challenge. I almost just slipped and broke my knee on one of them. Short legs. Nobody laughed. Short legs. Okay, well, here we are at the peak of the trail known as Hanging Rock. This is technically not Hanging Rock. This is a little nook that I took cover in because the wind started to kick the fuck up. And that makes it a little less nice than it was like a minute ago. Hopefully it's going to help clear out the picnicking couple and the derps, who, as much as they have a right to be here, you know, whatever. I want to be alone when I talk to myself, you know? This part of the summit is super beautiful, panoramic views, which you'll see in a minute, and nothing but awesome little rocks to climb under, little caves to see, climb over them, and little places to hang yourself off of. It's probably not that good an idea, specifically with this wind kicking up. So one of the secrets of this park that not a lot of people know is that on the tip of what's known as Hanging Rock, there's a little mini cave. I showed this off in one of my previous reviews where I was talking about a micro backpack, and I kind of, while waiting for space to clear out near the front of the tip of the rock, I kind of just holed up in here. So that wind is something fierce, and the inside of this little area there is nothing but just loser grade graffiti, with one good one I think way at the back. Oh no, wait, it's over my shoulder. It's a troll face, and it says, "You found my cave." Troll face. I think that's supposed to be kids making out. What is this, like our attempt at cave art? Time to put on the sweat cap. There we go. Now I'm ready. Let's get the shot, shall we? Okay. Now. Oh, I've been holding this kind of micro stress position for too long. Damn, my foot was caught. Getting out's not as easy as getting in. Hey, let's go. Somewhere, I think, about 3,000 feet up. Alrighty, first things first. Now that we're back in the Tolstoy mobile, let's give me a pick-me-up. Caffeinated gum. It tastes like shit. It doesn't make me feel as peppy as I thought it would. No, I like gum. Alright. Let's pray to sweet dear baby Jesus that this vehicle can make it home in one piece. Considering that it's a vehicle that's about as old as me, on the front reads Ford. It stands for Found on Roadside Dead. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Finishing thoughts about Hanging Rock. It was probably my favorite park I've ever been in. Not saying something. So I've been to a lot of parks. Maybe not the most. I guess it depends on what you consider to be a lot. But of all the ones in North Carolina that I've seen so far, my favorite in North Carolina that I've seen so far, it is the highest in elevation that I've ever been in. It has pretty much everything that you could possibly be looking for, and everything that I've shown is most of what's in the park, but there are some other areas. The trails aren't too long or super arduous, but they're not super beginner either. When me and my buddy first came here, actually it was the second time we came here, and we discovered Hanging Rock, the whole area, the weather was just interesting. Right now, today, I was finding little lumps of snow. And that's actually the park, this is the park that convinced me to start doing YouTube videos again. Because the sights were just too awesome. That day in particular, it somehow merged with Silent Hill. And, I mean, you know Tolstoy. He all about that Silent Hill game. I'm looking for my daughter, Cheryl. Dude, if I like really saw some like creepy shit kind of just coming out of the distance, and I would be so psyched right now. Unfortunately, it's just North Carolina, so it's almost as frightening. There are still some other sites within the park that I didn't get to go to, including some waterfalls. I didn't have the time. Yeah. I think this, Tom pointed out that this is considered the best park of the East. Like, there was a post that said that. I'm not sure if that was, like, something that they cast a vote on. That's cool. Just bounce the camera all around. Yeah, fuck it. I guess it's better that I'm doing it this here rather than once I get on the highway. But yeah, whether you're just going on a day hike, picnic, hardcore hiker, I haven't seen anything so far that really makes me think rock climbing, that there's more rock climbing here than in Pilot Mountain. So, there's that. But, I think when you look on the side of the map, it does mention that somewhere. Probably not something that I've seen yet, but like I said, highly recommend it. It is my favorite park, and I've been through Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, and I guess you might want to consider, like, you know, South Dakota. But the Badlands are a little bit different. You really can't compare a state park to a national treasure like the Badlands. It's like saying, well, you know, Cumberland Gap State Park is really nice, but I mean, you know, it doesn't compare to the Grand Canyon. Yeah, well, the Grand Canyon's a physical force of nature, so I'm created by force of nature. I'm a force of nature. Ladies, line up. I guess from the precipitation last night and the bumps in the road make the camera. Yeah, that's it. That's cool. So now you're looking at my sunglasses. I would reach forward to fix it, but you see the problem is we're kind of going down a lonesome, lonely road, the only road I've ever known. Okay. Well, I don't know what the fuck that was. Alright, we're back here at Hanging Rock. I'm filming this part in my car because it's a little bit nippy outside. I am glad that I brought the little fuzz hat, the fuzzy, sweaty hat, and get out the map. I got my butt flap. Everybody's got a butt flap. I mean, unless you're wearing, like, yoga pants, in which case you don't got a butt flap. Not to be confused with the other kind of butt flap. I don't really... Why am I talking about butt flaps? Jesus. Why, God? Why do you let me talk? Like, fucking. Woo! Okay. Fucking take 2 on this shit. Baba Booey. All right. First things first. Like Tolstoy drinking game. Take a shot if he pulls his knife out. Oh, take a shot if he thinks there's rust on it. No! Fuck! No, I heard there was a better version of that. That was called... What's the one with the girl?
Cora?
Cora, the Adventure of Cora.
Cora was awful.
Yeah. So, are you a... Never mind. I'm not even gonna... Okay.
What do you say, huh?
No, I'm not gonna bring that shit up on
Say it to my face,
I'm
huh?
not gonna bring that shit up on YouTube. You know that. You know damn well I'm not starting that.
Alright, I'm turning the camera.
So here we are, back at Hanging Rock for round 2. I'm kind of in my car because it's a bit nippy outside, and I kind of wanted to film this, what is this called, an establishing shot? Yeah, sure, I think that's how cinematography works. That dude was a cool looking motherfucker. I was like some kind of like Irish looking hiker or some shit like that. Had the beard and the little cabbie hat. I'm sure it's not called a cabbie hat. I'm calling it a cabbie hat.